And is this a chest, I think? Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. So, will that be... Is that how much you need to get your PC? Will you have all the funds then? And will you sell them on eBay? Or is there a better place to sell Pokemon cards? Right, so now... Oh my god, this map is confusing now. So we just got to go, like, up from here. Okay, sod it. Let's go through here. Another chest.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Yeah, is there like somewhere specified? Yeah, Morgan. If you want to support me and support Epic, consider using my my code. Maybe it should be a support an Epic. Support an Epic, the devs of the game, and create a code. Because that's a better name for it, I guess. Right, okay, I think this is the correct way to go. Oh! Does he see me? No, he don't see me. Whoa! He saw me. I love doing that so much. Thank you, Morgan. Wait, what do you mean next time you buy something from Epic? I just got it. You don't buy anything from Epic. Which is totally fine. Yeah, I'd hate to come across... I'd hate to think that people come across as me being an Epic shill. I don't want to try and convince anyone to give them business or anything. I just say why I do. Right. Visiting the following Nevada accommodations. A load of inns. $831, is that it? I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. From Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. He seems a nice, cynical agent. I'll be going down there? That doesn't seem like a good place to... Oh! What the...
It's overpowering here.
Okay, overpowering
You
hits.
don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
So we can't go down there yet because it's too powerful. Let's see. Take that. Oh my god, the whole cafeteria gets demolished. Oh! Oh! You see the fire extinguisher? Oh no, my cat. He needs to get out. God damn it, Harley, can't you see I'm in a government agent building here? Hang on a second, the old cat wants to get out of here. Come on, my boy. There you go. Are you coming in? Oh, oh dear. Ah. Right, sorry about that. But we're back in the game. Did I kill that dude behind here? No. Oh god, I've shot round him. A hiss barrier. The hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. This must be down the corridor we just tried to go. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance area sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seems to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Are they saying that that barrier is a conscious thing? I love these toilets. So clean. Right, that's locked. So I have to go down there if I want to go anywhere. There's something up there. How on earth would you get that? I wonder if I can levitate at some point. Dead letters. What a cheery name for an area. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Well, God just wants it all. It's so dark in here. Typical God. Take, take, take. But what does he give us? Oh, the lighting's pretty cool. Uh-oh. He's got armor. Oh god, he's really well... He's really well shielded. Tough cookie. But they fall and they die all the same. Shit. Is that all of them? Yes, okay. God, the environment destruction is incredible. Oh, their bodies disappeared. I actually said, what does he giveth? Thank you for quoting, Noah. God, now everyone's going to think I'm insulting poor old God. God is just dog backwards and he's a good boy. I not have a torch or anything? Mr. Governor, I called the police but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you send folk to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button. I know what you mean. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Now that sounds like something I want to see. Poor old God. He's a good boy. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloguing the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times. Gathered by the Postal Service is undeliverable. Why can't I say it all of a sudden? The Bureau? Oh my god! I totally forgot how to say that word and I said it a minute ago. Bureau. The The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even their erroneous ones allow us insight into how unknown is perceived by real people. Rio God. Time for a new god. Okay, let's stop. We're getting some touchy subjects today. China, Epic, and now God. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected connections to the AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Yeah, I mean, Epic, China, and God. That's like a 101 in how to steer away viewers from your channel. Oh, and straws. Nobody likes straws. Why the hell are we talking about straws? Right. Let's go down. So we're looking for a phone. Crap. Right, good stuff. What is that there? Do I put my hand in it? Yes, it's a control point, aka a checkpoint. Yeah, China, which evidently leads on to Hong Kong. Whoa, that looks cool. Does that Bureau logo look like an evil face to you guys from afar? 2 eyes, a nose, and like a grin. I'll send you an email from hell, no problem. I reckon you'd get a better connection in hell than you would in heaven. Fast travel, okay. Oh. I could have gone up and around the whole time.
Communications. We're on the right track.
We are, so we go in there. But first we go in here. I love how the doors just open for you.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
8 inches?
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I'm so intrigued, but I'm so confused. So basically, all these everyday objects have telekinetic powers. They just so happen the floppy disk, that floppy disk had powers. The one with the nuclear launch codes on it. That's mad. Now, do I take the stairs or do I go down here? Exactly, Noah. There you go. You see my reasoning. Imagine the LAN parties you could have in hell as well.
It's gown.
Feels so fine. Thank you, Tom. I love how Tom's meant to be doing chemistry homework, but instead he'd rather see me suffer in a goddamn gown. Okay, I can get a gown for Tom. Oh, my name's Tom. I'm doing chemistry homework in my new shoes, but let's make him wear a gown. It's gown time. Bow down, down, down. Feels so fine. Oh, it's actually kind of hot. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gown. My girl likes to wear gown all the time, wear gown all the time, wear gown all the time. You happy, Tom? It's actually a little bit hot in here. It's kind of sweaty right now. Can you believe it? At first I thought, oh, it's redeemed gown time, which is why I paused for so long. I was like, hey, you know what? It's kind of chilly. Put it on, sweating buckets already. Thank you for spending your plugs on gown, Tom. I do appreciate it. I love how happy Noah gets whenever the gown gets redeemed. I get happy just for Noah, because I know he loves the gown time so much. There we go, good thing we went upstairs. What's the time as well? Okay, it's 6:15 we take this shaggy beast off. Gemma just looked at me and went, ugh. She's telling that I've lost the gown. No, I couldn't do that. I wish it was yesterday, because I loved wearing it yesterday. I was wearing it yesterday, off stream. It was so cozy. Oh shit, what happened to that guy? Oh! He just got pelted in the head. Wait, am I going to have to fight floppy disks? What the hell? Well, thank you, Tom. I do appreciate it. I do love it when you guys get involved with the rewards, honestly. I would wear 5 gowns if I could.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss has latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Reach the object of power to cleanse it. So I think that might actually be a floppy disk. No, you may have just got the best quote ever there. You guys heard that? I was wondering what the crouch button was as well. At least he told us. Are we in a constant gown? Oh! The music didn't play. Oh dear. No, I'm only messing. I muted it on purpose. Oh shit. Yeah, of course I did. Never any technical hiccups with me. Fucking hell, will that floppy disk calm down? I imagine it's a floppy disk. Right, okay, so we need to get to it. We can just get to it and then we can neutralise it. What is it? Oh god, I don't know what it is. I'm coming for you. Gas can. Oh crap. Oh, we did it. It's a floppy disk. Our first boss was an 8-inch wide floppy disk. Yeah, now we can throw stuff.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold to grab. Oh, baby, now we're talking. Hell yeah, I feel like a Sith Lord. Let the hate flow through you. You can pick up all this stuff? That looks so cool. Do the frames drop when I... Oh, the frames don't even drop when I throw it. I don't think they do. Thanks, Tom. Thank you for adding the quotes, guys. Where would you like me to go? Oh, you probably want me to put one of them in there? Easy. So, what do you guys think of this? I think a few of you are a bit like, this is too slow, but is anyone enjoying this? It's very confusing. I've got some RTX aspects on. The menu's actually really good. It's very controllable. So we have we got it on the high preset, and then I've put medium RTX, and we've just got it for reflections, transparent reflections. Oh, I didn't put the debris on, so I think if I put on ray trace debris, then it might be cooler stuff smashing around. And Noah, is the sound alright? I know I've asked about 10 times, but I get so paranoid. Can you hear the voice and the game audio alright? Because it's really quiet on my things. On my headphones. You probably didn't know what I meant by things there. I meant headphones. But yeah, that's what my settings look like. Oh yeah, it's ticked that to help with frames on RTX cards. But I'm not having any frame drops at the moment. Oh shit. Oh, you can push stuff. There we go. Look, everything breaks down into stuff you can then use. Should I try it? Should I put that thing on? But then it takes it down a resolution. It will only render stuff at 720, I think it said there. No, we're alright. We're fine. Does the stream seem fairly smooth? You can jump high. Crap. Oh, I like his power. I feel like 11. That's 11 from Stranger Things, of course. I love throwing the big blocks down. It's like I'm in a Minecraft world. Destroying it all. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop. Cool. Alright, cheers Noah. Thank you for the for helping me do the checks.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
You got a case file on the floppy disk. So this is our second object of power. So the first one was the gun. So you can probably assume every time you find an object of power, you get a new power to use. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. It reminds me, oh, what's that game, that horror game, where it's got like SCP containment files. You guys know what I'm on about? And it has like a million different things. All this lore. That's what it reminds me of. Does anyone know what I'm on about? I'm not explaining it very well. Yeah, no worries, Noah. Let me know how it is. Apparently there's going to be a new map, right? Right, this object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows... God, that's a word I'm going to have to learn. Para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. Awesome. Stolen from a Soviet military base. The diskette contained launch codes to nuclear missiles believed to be reserved for use against USA. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the coding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Oh, that's what you've been thinking about. What, SCP?
Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oh, the hiss are here. Oh, it follows me, and it smashes everything in its way. This is so fun. Now, can you jump over the edge? Oh my god, you can! Oh crap, that really hurt. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I may have went in a bit foolhardy there. For some reason I thought just because I can throw around staplers with my mind that I could take on all them guys with no problem. Yeah, exactly, Morgan. I don't want anyone here with differing opinions than myself. Wait, have I not got the power anymore? Oh, I have. Okay. Something to throw at these sacks. Personal mod was that? Oh, I found mods before. Okay. Unlock by upgrading. Oh, so you can upgrade your weapons. Sure. Personal mods. Where did I get all this stuff? You can get a health boost. Good thing I found that fairly quickly. Yeah, I quite enjoy it. Put it this way. They're effective enough to get me usually to play at least a few days of a new season. So they do something right. But I accidentally uninstalled Fortnite. So I don't know if I'm going to be asked to like install the 50 gig or so this season. Oh, I'm going to read about these dudes. Sorry. I know you guys probably be like, stop reading about all the shit here, but I find it really interesting. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilise these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with the Bureau-made body armour. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. So that's them big shields that we see them walking around with. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilise it? Further observation is required. And the Bureau, this is the demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain high-trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. The Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track something entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritised in combat scenarios. I think it was them who killed me just a minute ago, because they're firing rockets at me. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behaviour? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Yeah, I think the new Call of Duty does look really good. What platform are you getting it on, Morgan? Because obviously that's Activision Blizzard. So you would be going against your Blizzard boycott. So I'm probably trying to stir the pot here, aren't I? Oh, is there someone in here who needs help? This is empty, this shelter. Oh, a weapon mod. Shatter projectile choke. I've only got one slot, but what does this do? Projectile spread. So it makes it less spready. So more accurate. That's okay. Book club notes for Penny. So I don't really usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around like almost a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers obviously because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favourite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You're really sad. Well, so you're not going to get it anymore then, dude? I mean, fair play, man. Like, good on you, mate. If you decided not to get it.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Through the mailroom. Looks like it's dead ahead. Oh, this must be the mailroom. Because of all this mail. I can't wait till I learn how to like upgrade stuff. Yeah, that's fair enough, Morgan. Fair enough, dude. You gotta respect you sticking to what you've said like that, 100%, mate. I haven't read the Blizzard apology. Apparently, it's really bad. And apparently, I saw a Twitter thread where someone says that it's basically was written in Chinese and translated. Oh god, this is like a massive building. I feel pretty lost. I mean, I know where I've got to go, but when I play games, if I get the sense that there's something another way, I really want to see what that way is. What the hell is this? Clearance level 1. There we go.
This must open the door.
Oh my god, these lower jaws all gone. Right, another save point. So we need to go in that room that we've just gone past, but look, I want to see what's in all this area and stuff like that. Oh god, we can go up here as well. No, let me in. Launch efficiency. It costs less to throw stuff. I've got a max health thing on at the moment. I think I'll keep the max health. Yeah, you're quite right, Tom. You are quite right. Sorry, I'll call you Tom. Noah. Yeah. Hong Kong, the situation in Hong Kong seems so isolated right now.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today,
love that word, phantasmagorical.
Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been
there for a week,
he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Sod that.
It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed.
Like your floppy
Remember,
disk.
listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Can you imagine going to sleep in a bed and waking up underneath it? Oh god. Is this... Oh, it's another level 1 clearance card. I mean, I think I'm going way off the beaten path up here, but I need to explore just a tad. Where have I gone? Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that their situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. I think that's what's happening now, right? It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once. A, the threat has been neutralised, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying it so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess works, alright? Okay. And before I go in there, I did notice that this door... Oh, fucking hell, it also opens. Where the fuck am I? Bloody hell. What have I picked up? Oh, fire extinguisher. Cool. Oh, he's a big dude. Whoa, he's got a shield. Okay. Oh my god, I took some brick out of the wall. Poof. That's an epic bug fact. Did they really, Tom? I didn't know that, dude. That's mad. There's so much crazy stuff going on right now. Well, so much crazy stuff going on all the time since time began. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it's confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick, Ruben, Arto, Christopher, and Jacko with 2 A's and 2 K's. Cool. These individuals are in breach of the Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by the external investigation team. Further action is pending. Right, so this is like a dead end room, I think. Okay, cool. Well, I'll go down here, I guess. What's all that purple? Oh, is this the moss that they're on about? Oh, I can't go in here yet. Okay, that's good. Moss messing me up. You get all that health. Right. So we've got the level 1 clearance now, so we can pop through here. Oh no, thank you. Oh no. It's a massive.
Great.
This is a boss. It seems like it's got to be harder than the floppy disk. Oh no, I'm so dead. Crap, crap, crap. What do I do? What do I do? I'll kill these guys for health. No! That seems pretty tricky. Use sprint to escape the blast. Okay. Alright, I guess we can do that. Oh really? What, a bit like the McDonald's documentary, Morgan? How long is he eating junk food for? Right, let's not completely mess up that boss fight.
They can fly now. Great.
God, he's really accurate with that stuff. Need to hide behind pillars and stuff, I think. Oh, there's definitely dodging all mine. The hell? Oh, my health just went so low. The health here, good. Oh, crap. Fight, no! I'm gonna die again. We can go upstairs. Please, we need to get him out of the air. But that's right, we've got a nice little groove going on now. Oh crap! Oh, leave me alone! Give me the health. Oh no! No! This is hard. He gets fatter and fatter each video. Oh my god. Well, hopefully eventually he'll see the sense. It's a bit like, do you guys ever used to watch Man vs. Food? Like, that guy used to have to eat tons of crazy stuff for the show. But afterwards he said he'd do like an hour on the treadmill and eat good in between. Yeah, no worries, Morgan. See you in a bit, dude. Right, we must do better, and we will do better by... Oh, fuck. Take out the lackeys. Shit. Run! Whoa. Because if you sprint, you can dodge what he's throwing. No, I got hit so bad. I like it. Okay. Yes, that was a big hit. Throw a fuel cell. Oh, okay, but I think he dodges quite a bit. Is this a fuel cell? That was a fire extinguisher. Okay, where is he? He's nearly down. Oh my god. Why did I stop moving? We'll get him. Now where is he? Where am I getting shot from? Fine, get some more help. Now where is he? There he is. Done it? Stop. Is that a vampire? God, that was horrible. So he's a new type, the Hiss Elevated. Okay, so Hiss Elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in the Bureau Para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. So that's saying we can't throw nothing to them, it won't do anything. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there must probably be better ways to take him down once we unlock more stuff. But it looks like throwing stuff is a no-go. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
I think he will be back, Jessie.
Let's stay focused.
Okay.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
So I need to go in that room he just went up. Okay. I can't get over how cool the destruction is in this game. Just everywhere. Oh, so that's where the purple moss is. Okay. But summary, does that say but or does it say Butte? I don't know. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of the Butte. Can't be booty, can it? Of the butt. Where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of local celebrity located something something, which had been connected to a total of a number of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. No way, so he pulled a light and he just disappeared. Another agent was selected to pull a cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt Home's closet disappeared during this incident. Oh, that is so cool. All these little bits of information, I love it.
Alberto Tomato.
Oh, that's his ID. Oh, that's what he looks like normally, before he got all hissed. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed.
See, head of comms. The Hiss got him.
Take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Sounds a little bit incompetent, old Tomasi. Oh, damn, well, I think you got to do the exclamation mark at the beginning. You're missing the exclamation mark, I think. Right.
The hotline can't be far now.
Oh yeah, I can hear the phone ringing, I think. Yeah, I definitely can hear it ringing. Hotline chamber. Oh, I love how it does this when you go into a new area. It plasters the name across the screen. Oh, more butt. According to their testimony, agents have been transported from the butt home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened the door marks with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt has been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the something and something sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is something but initial hypothesis centre on the Butt AWE. Okay, that did take you a while, but you got there in the end, dude. And that's what matters. Ah, so feathers come out of that chair as well. God, there's so many files about. Director Trench made loads of phone calls. Oh no, he checked into the hotline security log many times. Okay. Do I want to get any better ones? More energy? No. Wait till we get unlock some more slots and then we'll start doing all that stuff. And this room's yellow instead of red.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
There's the light switch. Is that where it's going to take us?
The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Notice, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of 3 applies. What's the law of 3? So we hit it again.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
So now we're in the motel.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Silly floppy disk. That was so cool though. We pulled the light switch 3 times. Took us to this motel. It's locked. Hello?
Hello? Anyone here?
Jesse's got a habit of going to places and then being totally deserted. Room 222 was open. Oh god, these don't feel like motel rooms at all. It feels like a cell. Looks like I ring the bell again. No keys left here. Do I go outside the front door? What the? Oh, you ring the bell and it opens up a door. Oh, okay. It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit creepy. I'm getting some creepy vibes. Oh man, that's so cool. When I rung the bell, I thought it was that door that opened because of the light, but it's the light that's shining out of that window, hitting the door and going all across the hallway there. That is cool.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
I am nerding out a little bit. Yeah, can I ask, Tom, from your point of view, can I ask why you think I should do that? Nothing against robbing on Nick, but I just see it as taking up screen real estate. I just see it as taking up space. Oh, what does that key unlock though? And for me, it just seems like another thing that I could get wrong as well. Right, with a pyramid, so it must be this one. But yeah, like, can I ask what it feels it adds as a viewer? 2, 3. See, I'm understanding the rule of 3 a bit better now. Gotta do it 3 times and it works. Isn't this where they kept Magneto in the X-Men films? Oh, do we get a new move or new power? Because it's an object of power. We've just got to get through this gauntlet. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Wait, is he saying I can speak to this thing? Fucking hell. Ah! I've just got to dodge it. Ah, okay, fair enough, Tom. Yeah, I don't think I will add it though. Because I think if you got the stream muted as well, then Twitch doesn't count that as a viewer anyway. After a few minutes, if you've got a stream muted and it's like tabbed out, I think Twitch detects that. It doesn't get counted as a viewer. But no, I quite like having as much as the game on show as possible. I don't know, having all them words flying across the screen, I don't think it would suit my streams at all. It looks great on Robinson Nicks, but I don't think I'm on it.